Hola chicos y chicas. So today I'm going to read the second line plot problem. Now, before we continue, the PDF that I have attached to the math work is actually the PDF that has all the work. So if you're using this PDF to follow along instead of your packet, you need to basically scroll all through this, through the second problem, and until you find the mayor's 10K quarantine race. It's a big PDF, but because it's in a PDF form, I can. It's very hard to switch it back to um, a Word document or a Google Docs document because it messes everything up. So I did not want to mess anything in here. I wanted to stay the way it should. Okay, so this is just the read out loud of the problems. Once again, I am going to have another video where I am going to show you how to convert these fractions to common denominator so that it is easier for you to plot. But basically, it's going to be the same idea as yesterday's video. If you have not seen yesterday's video on how to build or a line plot or what is a line plot, then go and see that too. I'll probably attach it somewhere to this work just in case you haven't seen it. But yeah, it's basically, I'm just going to read the problems right now. Okay. So this is just a read out loud of the mayor's 10K quarantine race. Some teachers at Washington Elementary are training for the Woodburn mayor's 10K quarantine race, so 10 kilometers. They keep a track of how much they run each day. Please look at the table below to see how much each teacher ran. So this column, the this column is the teacher's name. Mr. Campbell ran 8 miles, and so 8 3/4 of miles. So, oh man, I can't read this out loud. 8 3/4 miles. So this is the distance in miles that people run on Monday, it seems. Mr. Ramos ran 6 2/4 miles. Mr. Castro ran 7 1/2 miles. Mr. Perez ran 6 4/8 miles. Mrs. Jennings ran 8 2/4 miles. Miss Lugo ran 8 1/2 miles. Miss Gavina ran 7 3/4 miles, and Miss Bright ran 6 miles. Okay. Use the information from the table to complete the line plot. Fill in the missing information. Some have been done for you. And remember, when we do line plots, we basically always check off what we have already have. So then you have to go ahead and find where 6 4/8. So whoever did 6 4/8, it looks like Mr. Perez did. You would check him off, and then you would find the answer for this one and the answer for this one and check those off, and then you can go ahead and plot yours. Now, Mrs. Avila was very nice to you guys and already has a line plot made for you, and I am going to describe basically how she was able to make this line plot in the other video. So please watch this whole thing and then go watch the other video, okay? And these are the questions. Which teacher ran the most miles on Monday? Which teacher ran the least miles on Monday? What is the difference between the most and the least miles ran on Monday? Did any of the teachers run the same number of miles on Monday? List the names and the number of miles they ran. Who ran the most miles on Monday? The men teachers or the lady teachers? How many more miles did they run? Okay, and so that is it for this one. There's just how many questions? 5 questions that you have to answer and then complete the line plot. Once again, I'm going to make another video explaining how Mrs. Avila was able to make this line plot and how to finish it off. Okay, because there's some components that are missing. Okay, boys and girls, this is it for today. Remember to watch the other video if you have not watched on how to make a line plot, and then watch the video where I explain how to make a line plot with fractions. And that's it. I'm gone. Bye bye.